In every generation, there comes a quiet question. A question hidden beneath classrooms, crowded hallways, and ordinary conversations. And that question is this: what happens to a people when they stop believing in greatness? At Heroes Day, the question lingers in the air like an unfinished sentence. Some students laugh at the very idea of heroes. Some still search for something worth admiring. And some carry wisdom the modern world is slowly forgetting. Tare believes humanity rises by looking upward. Maya believes blind admiration can become illusion. And Mr. Ojo has lived long enough to see what happens when a society loses relevance altogether. Today, beneath the noise of posters, classrooms, and youthful arguments, TV minds are about to confront a dangerous idea. And that idea is this: if no one is worthy of admiration, then what becomes of human aspiration itself?
Heroes Day? In this age, where everybody is trying to prove that nobody is special,
Maybe that's why we need it. When nothing is worth looking up to, the world becomes flat and colorless.
or maybe heroes were overrated from the beginning. If you check well, most of them were either exaggerated or just lucky people who had good PR.
No, that's the exact mindset that is killing us. We attack greatness because it reminds us of how much more we could have been.
My children, even the air around you is debated. One believes reverence is necessary. The other believes reverence is dangerous. Good. It means both of you are thinking.
Sir, let me just ask plainly, why should we admire great people? Historians now say Caesar was a numbskull, that Napoleon was a fool, and that half the philosophers were just privileged men in long robes.
Yes, that is the new fashion. We want equality so bad that we drag mountains down to the height of molehills.
We pretend to be humble by pretending everyone else is small.
Exactly. In the old days, pride meant exalting yourself. Today, pride means shrinking others until they cannot cast a shadow on you. We call it skepticism, but often it is jealousy wearing a scholar's glasses.
But history books say individuals don't matter. Karl Marx said the real forces of history are economic conditions and the masses, not heroes.
Karl Marx only explained one part of the truth and hid the other. He taught people to distrust exceptional men, to fear genius, to imagine that talent is oppression, to believe greatness is a myth invented to control the poor. So historians began writing as if no human heart had ever beat inside history. As if history was built by accident, numbers, and prizes. Entire narratives became deserts of data, correct, documented, and dead.
But the fire was missing.
Yes, because the fire always comes from individuals, those rare souls whose minds burn hotter than the rest. Tell me, is the history of France the story of its cobblers and shopkeepers? No, those jobs existed everywhere. France is the story of a Descartes, a Pasteur, a Joan of Arc, a Monet, people whose minds carved a new shape into reality.
So, the ordinary people build the road, but the geniuses decide where the road leads.
Well said. The common man sustains civilization, but the exceptional man advances it.
Without genius, humanity would be a crowd walking in circles.
Indeed, history remembers where the flame rose highest, not where it stayed warmest. When we study such people, when we read their words, when we watch their struggles and trace their thoughts, we participate in their fire, for it warms us, shapes us, and even burns us a little.
So admiring great people isn't blind worship. It's exposure to a higher temperature.
Exactly. A great book, a great life, these are not just stories. They are doorways into the Elysian fields while we are still alive.
A temporal paradise.
A reminder of what we could become if we stop being afraid of looking up.
Maybe reverence is not weakness. Maybe it's the beginning of strength.
And maybe hero worship is just hunger, the soul recognizing something it wants to grow into.
Light your candles again, children. The world becomes darker not when evil rises, but when reverence dies.